Well, hello to all the new homeschoolers out there and welcome to the wonderful world of homeschooling. I have been homeschooling for 7 years, but having said that, I will definitely say that I am not an expert on this subject. But today I'm just hoping to offer a little bit of encouragement to you. I know there's some of you out there who may be feeling anxious or overwhelmed with the school year very quickly approaching. And so I just wanted to be able to offer some encouragement and just a few pieces of advice that I know I found helpful. And so number one, I would say don't set unreasonable expectations. On my first day of homeschooling, both my youngest son and I ended up in tears. All I could think about was, what am I doing? How on earth am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to ruin them? Am I going to destroy our relationship? So if that happens to you, rest assured you are not alone. You won't be you're not the first, and you certainly won't be the last. In fact, there's been many tears in our home since then as well. But what I did learn from that, though, was that I had some unreasonable expectations of my child. And he's quite strong-willed. And so with some research, I was able to realize that if I wanted to make any headway, I needed to lower my expectations and give a little. And so there's often some learning that we parents have to do as well, and we need to be open to that. We need to learn about our kids and understand our kids. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And what are their learning styles? And so we need to learn about them as well. And along with that, my next piece of advice would be give yourself grace and your kids grace as well. You are going to make mistakes, and so are they, and that's okay. Be flexible and be willing to change. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to change it. It's okay to realize midstream that something isn't working and to change course. That's perfectly okay. It's better than being frustrated all year. And then finally, I would say don't compare yourself to others. I think as a new homeschooler, you may feel tempted to do that. I know I did. So many of us have chosen to home educate, and we all take a different approach. I like to say that we're all on the same journey, but we just take different vehicles to get to our destination. We do what works for our own families, okay? You can so easily get into the rut of thinking, I must be failing because I'm not doing what they're doing, or my child's not reading like that child, or change reading to whatever other measuring stick that you want to use. Just remember, there is no one way to educate our children. Okay, there's so much more I could say right now, but those are the things I wanted to encourage you with today. You may have noticed I didn't mention curriculum or anything like that. Check out homeschool.today for resources on that sort of thing if that's still something you have questions about. But I just wanted to encourage you. Nobody is going to know your children like you do. Nobody is going to love them like you do. And so as long as you have their best interests at heart, you'll be amazing. You've got this.